Well, the only problem is their winning percentage is about the exact same with and without Draymond.
Smaller sample size with him.
The exact same.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much better they are with him this year.
Is the team mentally in a better place without him? And if he, that's what I wonder too, is what happens with some of these young guys, and especially because we've talked at length about the Jordan Poole situation last year and the ripple effect that might have had on some young guys. Some of those guys are still here, right? And some of those guys are playing big minutes. Some of them weren't, Podziemski and Jackson Davis. But in terms of getting the team to where they need to be prepared for games mentally, I mean, Steve is working. Obviously, there's development happening. We're seeing it before our eyes almost every game, and it's tangible in victories like last night. But I have like reservations about Draymond coming back, and not that he wouldn't help the team on the court if he's back and he's back to what he was mentally prior to all of this. But I wonder what it does to the makeup of the team, because we're getting deep into a season now. I mean, anybody knows it starts Christmas Day. But
yes.
When you're 500 and you're in the 11th spot on January 3rd, I wonder where they do go with this. And does the roster look completely different when Draymond comes back, if and when that happens pre-trade deadline?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know when he comes back. I have no idea. What are they going to say when he comes back? Like, just, he's good. He's good, or he's not great, but he's good enough to come back, and he'll keep working at it. Like I still, that whole thing's kind of funky to me. I have no idea how that's going to work. Like, he just pops up one day, he's playing, or he's coming back in a week. He's got one more class, or I have no idea.
Well, I don't know the dynamics of all the relationships, so it's impossible for me to speak on that. What I do try to do is put myself in that situation as a teammate. Like here at the office, if that were to happen at the studio and somebody has to leave and then they come back, is everybody just back all in, cool, open arms, welcoming them back, or are there still? Can't imagine everybody feels the same way about it. It's a group of people who have different opinions about probably how all of this is played out.
I guess it depends on how much they feel like he's committed to the team.
Sure.
Right? Is he committed to the team? Is he committed to playing? Does he want to, change? Has he changed? Is he going to be the same guy? There's just so many questions that we won't know until we actually see it on the court. But it wasn't like they were 6 games over 500 with Draymond. Like, oh, my gosh, we get Draymond back, we're going to be good to go. I mean, they had issues with Draymond. Yeah. So